Good morning. Good morning. Happy Tuesday.
Oh, is that how you woke up this morning?
Yeah.
At 4? I know I didn't stir it, and my eggnog is simmering.
It's double
below.
colored. Oh yeah, you can see it on the
ombre.
camera. It's ombre.
My coffee is ombre.
No,
It's so hot.
I found out what that meant because you wear this muumuu.
Ombre dress. It's a jean dress. Don't call it a muumuu.
Oh, I thought that was what the name was. Is that what Homer Simpson wears?
I'm sorry that
I hope we have color, and I hope our video's streaming properly. I feel like
we can't see the chat.
Have you ever been late?
Do you feel like you're really late today? Did you even work out this morning?
I didn't. I pulled my back. Like, I pulled a rib muscle.
Oh, wait. Sorry. Here, just let me get ready to hear your excuses.
I pulled... No, this isn't an excuse. No, yeah, I guess technically it would be. But I was moving your dresser, your credenza, and because the Google Nest Mini is there and the fan is there and it doesn't communicate well at 6:30 in the morning when we're trying to let it snooze. And so I moved it, but then I pulled something in my rib, like it takes my breath away.
Oh.
But then you know what I was realizing? Like I was up this morning at 4 a.m., like perky up like a little squirrel. I had no purpose like collecting nuts or anything for the winter, but I was up and at it, and I'm realizing how what's the word? In what does it mean when you go backwards and become something you were, like a baby? What is that called? Like we're becoming adults and things
regressing.
Regressing. And things are hitting us in a very different...
Oh, speak for yourself.
In a very different way.
No, speak for yourself.
Because last night we had a little bit of a get together, a little bit of a Christmas party. What are you doing?
I'm looking to see if it's work. I don't get notifications. I think they've changed the algorithm again.
No, we're on. Stop. Get off your phone with your ombre drink. No, that jean skirt made me laugh because it was two-toned, but ombre is a color.
No, ombre goes from light to dark.
And that makes me laugh because it's like it's a color. It's a thing.
Yeah.
So anyway, last night we had like a little get together. Like we always have a team, like a core.
The story is so long, and I don't even know what you're talking about.
I don't either.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I feel like I'm hungover.
Okay, no, I know what you're talking about.
Okay, so last night
you had too much caffeine last night.
That's what I think I'm getting to, because I woke up at 4 a.m. with my pulled rib muscle that's causing me hard to breathe job.
Your broken back.
And last night I realized I had 2 kombuchas and I had a bowl of healthy pudding.
Healthy pudding.
Okay, I'm gonna lie.
There's no refined sugar in it.
I did lie. I had 2 bowls of healthy pudding.
I was gonna say, how big was that bowl?
And I'm like, I believe that there is a lot of caffeine in there. And I woke up and so then
chocolate has a lot of caffeine.
The alarm went off and I said snooze.
I didn't even.
I think I said stop.
He did not even hear the alarm this morning.
Sorry, I don't want to yell in the mic.
No,
I woke up now. So I feel weird and I feel hungover.
Just want to say I won today.
You did win.
I did my workout.
No, you came up to the room. And I thought you know what I said in my head?
After my workout and my devotion time.
Oh, she's been on her phone this whole time.
Oh, really? I've been on my phone.
That's how I tried to make myself feel better.
I did a workout and then I did a meditation by myself. And read my Bible. which no one should brag about. So I just retract everything I just said.
What? Because you lied?
No, because I'm trying to prove to you what a great person I am.
Oh, you're such a great
I won
person.
Today.
You won. You won today. No, my rib still hurts. I'm caffeinated, hungover.
My workout was a little bit hard. I have a new trainer, and
I call him Chocolate Love.
I feel like I also pulled something in my back, trying to balance on one leg with weights in my arms. Oh, I'm not.
You did the flamingo.
I'm just so not qualified.
But what I realized is that I'm still, in little ways, minute ways, I'm selfish. Like, and not a good selfish.
You're just realizing I've been telling you that for years.
Oh, No, I'm realizing. Do you remember? Hey Jen and Janet, how you doing? Do you guys remember Seinfeld, where George Costanza is at a birthday and somebody yells fire downstairs and he pushes all the children out of the way to get out of the fire, but there was no fire? Yeah, that kind of selfishness.
Why?
We were on Sunday at after church. We went to Pho.
Are you still feeling guilty about this?
I am.
Oh,
but
wow.
It happened yesterday too. So then at Pho, I love curry duck soup. And so there's 3 of us that ordered the curry duck soup. I was the first one that put my name on it. And then the guy comes back, we only have 1 curry duck. And I'm like, I think I put my name on there first, guys. And then the other 2 women said, oh, I'll take chicken. And they really wanted the curry duck.
Yeah, because they've never had the curry duck before.
So
they didn't nearing know what the end missing.
And I felt such honor. But then one of them, the littler one, she was chirping me. And so I gave her a taste of it, which made her chirp more because it was so good. And she's like, I hate my soup. Like, I wanted duck soup. Why would I let you have that? Yeah. She chastised me. So I felt a little bit guilty, like George Costanza there. And then yesterday morning, I poured our coffees and I actually gave myself the one with the more crema. And you actually said, why did you give me the bad one? And I'm like, I don't know if you were joking around because there wasn't that much difference. But in my heart, I knew. I knew there was a little bit of difference because I filled them differently.
It's not the first time that you've done that, though, with our coffee. I just don't usually say anything.
So I think that...
Because, I'll tell you why. Because you make my coffee every single morning. I'm not going to complain that you're taking the one with the better crema.
I remember right along. I remember my sponsor said you can tell where you're at by what you do with the shopping cart. So I feel like I'm doing that with the shopping cart. Like I see a little more crema on my coffee, so I kept it. There was only 1 duck out of 3 people that wanted it, and I'm like George Costanza trying to get out of the room with the children slammed against the door. Although my friend has chastised me continuously.
If you need...
Can I call her out?
If you need to make amends, I'm here.
How do you make amends for that?
No. Just in general, like life amends. Like if you need to live unselfishly and be like generous and giving towards someone, I'm here for you.
So then amends is a living amends of generosity.
Yeah, I'm here for you.
But what if I get taken advantage of? And what if I never get anything good?
Well, I've been taking advantage of you for 30 years. So No.
That's the cast of characters. That's fear. See, that's fear that crops up.
You took advantage of me for 15 years, and now I've been taking advantage of you for 15 years.
What are we supposed to do when fear crops up? We're supposed to watch and turn. It's like a game all day long, a baseball game, a basketball game. Watch and turn. That doesn't sound
relaxing at all.
You got to watch, and you got to turn to God.
Pause. God told me to pause. I'm supposed to pause. Why?
I'll read that out.
Nope. Probably not. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to read a reflection. We're going to read from a book. Today's book is an Al-Anon book. Sometimes we read from an AA book. Sometimes we read from an Al-Anon book. And we discuss it from the perspective of the codependent.
And maybe one day.
Al-Anon and the alcoholic.
We won't be so selfish. That's the goal.
Maybe. One of the ways...
I gave you the better coffee today.
One of the ways... Thank you for that. One of the ways in which we help ourselves to serenity and an orderly life is through 12-step work, so-called because it is the final one of the 12 steps by which we live in the program. It means to be always ready to help another person in trouble, someone new who may not yet have heard that Al-Anon can help when there is alcoholism in a family. This carrying the message requires constant awareness of a possible need. Perhaps a neighbor or someone we meet casually who dictates that he or she is living with such a problem. Today's reminder. I will tactfully offer help to anyone who needs to learn how to live with all the many difficulties which alcoholism can create or aggravate. My first suggestion should be that there is always hope and that a new way of life can be found in the program in the company of others who share the same problem. I will be always ready to carry the message to others. The need is all around me if I keep myself alert enough to recognize it. In helping others, I also help myself.
Mm.
And I think that ties in exactly with why we go live.
Mm.
We go live because during the pandemic, we needed to really focus on our recovery. And we wanted to be able to help others. And
to reach out to people and have a point of contact. And this is something that we've always done together at some level. And so we thought it would be helpful to do it together for our own accountability. So what's this one saying to you?
It's saying we need to be ready always. Like, people do reach out. And so being able to offer a glimpse of hope, I feel like being able to say, like, yes, I once was crazy and now I'm not.
Yeah. I think the program of recovery, if you do the steps through AA, if you do it through the BBA, you do it through LifeLab, whatever it is, it gives you a message. And so it's a powerful message that one can be transformed by the love and connection of the Spirit of God. That's generally the message. And so we're able to lead people into that truth. So when I look at a bug zapper, which might be the analogy will lose right at the zapping part, but maybe it won't. But in the dark, the bug zapper attracts light, attracts the bugs. And so the bugs are actually transformed, but die. But that's the whole point of recovery. We actually have to be transformed, dead, to be made alive. And so do I have that message inside of me? I've noticed with the onset of COVID being released, I've been very selfish because I'm like, my time has been more valuable to me and I don't want to waste my time. I don't want to, like, somebody wants to meet in person. I'm like, I don't want, like, I'm meeting like 2 other people today. I'm on Zoom today. I will meet you on Zoom.
Right.
And then people have said, no, I don't
you want to meet
Zoom
in person. That's an extra hour out of my day.
It is. It's true. Like the driving time, the talking time.
Selfish.
I realize that if I'm in the mindset of being inconvenienced, I am not growing. I am being selfish and self-centered and being driven by fear. If I look at an inconvenience because then it's my time, I have to look at it. It's an honor to give my time because it's not mine anyway. I hit the bug zapper and died, and now all this time belongs to God. And what he wants me to do and directs me, then that's what I need to do. And so just like curry duck, I can be just as selfish with my time.
I'm just grateful that there is a way of living that brings serenity and has taught me that I don't have to live in a state of anxiety and frustration all the time. Because even in recovery, 15, whatever, what we were 13 years into recovery, I was still living in a state of anxiety. I didn't know, and I just thought, oh, I'm a really anxious person. But I didn't know that there was a way of living that could bring peace and serenity into every single day. And so I'm thankful that working the steps again, starting a couple of years ago, this constant contact with a power greater than me has restored me to sanity.
Yeah, just because we have belief, it doesn't give us access to power. Yes. And so you actually got access to power, and now we get to be ready to be able to pass on the message. You titled this "Be Ready, Stay Ready," and that's like Ronda Rousey, the UFC fighter. Are you ready to fight? And she goes, "I don't get ready, I stay ready." And so, are we ready to pass on this message of hope? I hope so. And when people call, I can't go into the selfishness of like, I'm going to be inconvenienced. No, We got to go get ready to pass on the message. And people are losing their lives. That there's so many people out there and not enough message bearers. So that is our thought for today is, am I able to pass on a message that has weight and depth that is going to change the world around me? All right. Have a great afternoon. Sorry for being late. So things happen. Have a great afternoon. Keep the peace, be of good behavior, and we'll see you tomorrow.